So take a listen to this video and what J.D. Vance says in this video.
This is Project 2025.
Challenge confronting American conservatives is that we have lost every major powerful institution in the country, except for maybe churches and religious institutions, which of course are weaker now than they've ever been. We have lost big business, we've lost finance, we've lost the culture, we've lost the academy. And if we're going to actually really affect real change in the country, it will require us completely replacing the existing ruling class with another ruling class. I say that knowing and hearing myself, it sounds really hard. It is really hard, but I don't think there's like a detent with these people. I don't think there's sort of a compromise that we're going to come with the people who currently actually control the country. Unless we overthrow them in some way, we're going to keep losing.
And that right there is the very thing Donald Trump and J.D. Vance have been working so hard to distance themselves from.
Yeah, I just woke up. Can you tell? I was going to make this video last night, but I got sidetracked. First of all, it really angers me to hear how the Republicans are projecting Donald Trump onto Joe Biden and the Democrats. I've heard multiple videos where they are telling everybody that the Democrats want to get rid of our democracy. The Democrats want to get rid of the U.S. Constitution. The Democrats want to get rid of women's rights. And the sad thing is these people in these cults are just like nodding their heads. This is what set me off last night. I was on YouTube. And I was gonna post the picture of this video, but I can't find it now, and I don't really want to advertise it anyway. It might have been Sky Australia or whatever, but it was like three people, like news people, on a panel, whatever, and they're discussing, and they're talking about Biden's failed presidency and Biden's whatever. I'm like, failed presidency? They're projecting Donald Trump onto Joe Biden. What is failed about Joe Biden's presidency? He was ranked number 14 as far as the best presidents in our history. Joe Biden received rank number 14. Donald Trump received last place. If anybody's a failed president, the guy who was impeached twice was caught giving sensitive national secrets to an adversary that could actually cause harm to this country, put our country at risk, is a convicted felon 34 times over, was only president for half this country during his so-called presidency, while alienating the other half and calling us the other side, lied habitually during his presidency, caused the unnecessary deaths of at least several thousand people because he told people it was a hoax when it wasn't, and they believed him. I mean, the list goes on and on. What did he do during his fucking 4 years as president? He golfed. People were dying from COVID, and what was he doing? He was golfing. A thing that he criticized Barack Obama for doing, and then he did it. He turned around and did it twice as much, twice as often, after he said he would never do that. He didn't keep any of his promises. He had no policies. He was a failed president in every imaginable way. And this country suffered terribly for it for 4 years. And now they have the audacity to turn around and call Joe Biden a failed president. Sorry, I just woke up. Has created, there's been a record number of jobs that have been made during Joe Biden's term. The economy is better. The deficit is better. Gas prices have gone down under $3 in some states now. The stock market is better. I can't say this word. Infrastructure I just woke up. I'm sorry. Is better. Trump promised to fix that. He never did. Biden is not a failed president. The only thing that Biden did that's questionable is some of his actions in Gaza. And I've said it before, no matter what the man did in Gaza, it would make some people unhappy. Because if he helped the Palestinians, the Jews would be angry. You know, nothing he did would be right. And that's why they're working so hard to try to come up with a resolution for both sides. It's not an easy fix. Donald Trump's, I'll be there. It'll be fixed before I'm even president. Bullshit. Another one of his false promises and his lies. How can they even believe a word that comes out of that creature's mouth? Pretending he knows nothing about Project 2025 when it was written for him. And he's been the keynote speaker at their events. And he's praised them. And like 80% of the people that are responsible for it used to be on his staff. I'm sorry, but if people believe this bullshit, I don't understand. I used to be in a cult. I was in a cult for 35 years, and I still cannot understand how people can be this clueless or not care about their country this much. They promised to destroy our democracy. Listen to that. Go back and listen again to what Vance is saying. They can't win elections anymore. So this is their alternative. Make it so there aren't elections anymore, and they rule over us completely. That's what they want to do. And that is what they will do once they get Trump through the door. And then they'll get rid of Trump. You like Donald Trump? Well, too bad. They don't want him. They want J.D. Vance running the show. He is the yes man. He doesn't have any conscience at all. And he would not give a rat's ass if people died to push what they want to do through.